A couple days ago, something randomly popped into my head. And that was the thought of being cheated on. And I was thinking about it, and I was really putting myself in that position. And man, I came to the realization that that's got to be one of the worst feelings. And honestly, I'm probably the last person you would expect to be talking about this, considering I've never dated and haven't even come close to doing anything like that. But still, I can understand how terrible it would be to have been cheated on. And I'm not trying to rub salt in the wound of anybody who has experienced this. It's just something I wanted to discuss. If you are someone who has experienced this, then I'm sure you know how terrible it actually is. But to those of you who haven't experienced this, just really think about it. Like, let's say you're with someone and you've been with them for a while. It's bad even if you haven't been with them for a while. But let's just say you've been with this person for a while and you think you have this secure, loving relationship with this person. You do everything with this person. You're always thinking about them. You think you have a future together. And then imagine you find out that person was cheating on you for maybe a month, a couple months, or a year. That's a sickening thought. Like, you were with this person and you think you love each other unconditionally, and then you find out they've been cheating on you. You'd kind of feel like you were being used, you're being duped. You'd feel like you just wasted all that time with that person. And that sickening feeling of finding out you've been cheated on is probably more apparent the longer you've been cheated on. And man, that's something that popped into my head recently. I never really thought about that. I never had to think about that. And it's like, it almost kind of has me paranoid. And I haven't even started dating. Like, it's something that I'm already kind of worrying about now. Because if I start dating, I'm putting myself in a situation where that can happen. And it's kind of out of your hands, right? I can't control if I get cheated on or not. I'd be putting myself in a situation that allows someone to do something as evil as that to me. And I understand that's a terrible way to look at that. I get that. But that's just the way my mind works. And I'm not wrong. And I get it. Like, if you want a relationship, you can't. It's not good to have a mindset like that. Like, for real. Like, where does a mindset like that get you? If you want to find somebody, a significant other, then not dating because of the fear that they could cheat on you. That's not the play. And that's not the case with me. This is just something that popped into my head recently. Like, I just recently thought about how shitty of a feeling that would be to actually get cheated on. And it almost makes me kind of relieved that I haven't had to worry about that yet. And it's kind of strange being paranoid about this when I haven't even started dating. That's kind of odd. Like, I can understand being paranoid if you've actually been cheated on. Like, you know how some people who've been cheated on, when they get into a new relationship, they'll be really paranoid. Like, for example, if their girlfriend or boyfriend gets home late, they might question them, where have you been? What were you doing? Hey, where are you going? Who are you texting? They've been cheated on before, and they have a fear of it happening again. And in a way, I'm kind of feeling that now, and I've never even dated. I don't even understand that. I've never even set out to find someone. Like, I haven't even started this. It's a weird thing. Like, a lot of people date and get married. And to me, like, that is still such a foreign concept. Like, I feel like I'd have to force myself to find a relationship. Like, it's not something that's gonna happen natural for me, or at least it hasn't yet. And I'm in this, like, I'm kind of like, I'm in a weird spot where I'm not ready to date, and I'm 25. I'm not ready to date yet, but at the same time, I want to be younger when I start dating. Like, ideally, I would have liked to have started dating at a younger age than I am now, but I'm also not ready yet. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know, time's going by too fast. By the time I am ready to date, I might be 30, but I just wish I was ready at a younger age. But I mean, that's not how things work. It's just, it's a fucking weird feeling, because, like, you know, now I have this, not like a really strong feeling, but it's just, I think, okay, if I want to date when I'm younger, or at this age now, like, I have to force myself to do it, but I'm not ready yet. But when I am ready, I might be 30. I don't want to start dating at 30. I didn't even want to start at 25, but I am already 25. It's a weird thing, man. And I'm not complaining. That's not what any of these type of videos have been. It's not me complaining. I'm just sharing my thoughts, putting them into a video. And I appreciate those of you who have given me feedback on these type of videos, but I am still working on the Halo videos as well. But some of them videos I am putting a little more time into. These videos, these are just real quick. I record it, slap it over some gameplay, and call it a day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts on cheating. Again, I'm not trying to bring anyone down who has been cheated on. I'm not trying to create paranoia. If you're in a relationship, that's not my intentions. Just sharing thoughts. But one last thing I wanted to touch on is, you know how with some relationships, one person is a little too paranoid, right? Like, one person might be texting, and the other person might get suspicious. Like, who are you texting? Now, yeah, it could be innocent. They could just be texting a friend or a relative. But, like, what if they're not? Like, you don't want to be too aggressive and interrogate them about it, but at the same time, you don't want to be getting played. It's like, how do you approach that? I've never been in that situation. I don't know how you go about that. Like, if you suspect your significant other of maybe talking to somebody else, cheating on you, if you don't have if you just have a gut feeling, you don't really have evidence, like, what do? Like, do you trust your gut, or do you just question them without any evidence? I don't know. That's a tough situation. Like, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like, I don't know. I feel like my gut is right a lot of the time. Like, usually when I have gut feelings about something, they're usually right. So in a situation like that, where your gut is telling you, hey, this person, they're talking to somebody else, they're cheating on you, like, what do you do? Like, you don't want to be, you don't want to overreact and call them out on something that they're not doing, but you also don't want to be getting played and cheated on and made a fool. So that's got to be a tough situation to be in. And like, right now, I'm kind of grateful I haven't been in that situation. God damn, man, what the fuck? I'm getting paranoid about this shit. I haven't even been in a relationship. How does that work? Anyways, I'm going to stop it here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate those of you who stick through these videos, because I know most of my channel is obviously based around games, more specifically Halo, and like, those videos are going to continue. But I want to upload more consistently, and I wanted to share these thoughts, so that's why I've been putting these videos out, and I can get these videos out quicker than some of the Halo related videos that I want to put a little more time into. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.